I was currently waiting for more subscribers to make me want to do it, but I've decided that I like making the videos regardless of how many people watch them or don't watch them. I don't very much care. They make me happy, and I want to do them. I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for a while, and so that's probably what I'm going to do. I have looked into several ways to make my setup better, so I'm not just using the PlayStation's broadcasting system because it doesn't allow me to edit very much, and you guys get to see a bunch of crap that would otherwise be cut out. So yeah, welcome to Fallout 76. If you guys don't know, haven't played, this is a pretty cool adaptation of Fallout, I would say. If you're a big fan of the Lone Wanderer aspect, this is probably not going to be so much the game for you. You can tune out everyone else around you. You can ignore people trying to fight you. You can do the Lone Wanderer aspect of it. It's just, you do not have the feeling of being alone sometimes whenever you're playing and someone's jumping, just out of the corner of your eye or constantly, tapping at you with a bullet, trying to get you to fight back. And they don't realize that you have no intention or care that they're there. But anyway, we're going to start out with my house. This is my current build of my house. I'll go outside first of all. Look at the ground so you don't see shit. Unlock the door. Alright, so I currently... okay. I currently have my base camp set up beside this dry lake bed here. I like it a lot. You can easily take this if you need food or water. It does give some lead, which is great for making bullets. It's constantly a shortage that I have. This is pretty much start game area. I haven't really done a whole lot or gone very far. I'm not very much high level yet. There's a one in murder. Somebody will see those people that constantly tap at you with their bullets thinking that you are going to shoot back and you don't, and they kill you and they're murderers. Or they just like to take everybody's shit and they're murderers anyway. But as you can see, you see other players on your map in little icons such. So they are constantly there, people running around, even if you really don't want to see them. Again, does take away from that Lone Wanderer aspect, which I personally sometimes miss about this game, but I also really dig being able to play it with my buddies. It definitely makes a lot of fun. Alright, so anyway, back to what I was doing. This is my house build. Currently, like I said, beside the dry lake bed. I like this location. You can go down and have random encounters with the super mutants and the ghouls and the things that live in the lake bed. So you can always get some EXP really easy and some loot. It's also not far from the airport over here. As I said before, where you can actually... Oops, I missed. You can actually take over a workbench. The build aspect on this is pretty much similar to Fallout 4. The snap points seem to work a little better in Fallout 4, but that could just be me, and they may actually not. There is glitchiness with building your house, and the build levels are shitty whenever you're low. Sucky, excuse me, I'm going to work on cussing on this channel. But anyway, that's my house from the outside. It is just a pretty much 4x4, well, 6x6, 4x4, 4x4 square. And then, of course, there's the little turns up there I'll get to in a minute. These are the workbenches that you can place down. Of course, if you played Fallout 4, you know this. This is your little player stash box. They've adjusted the capacity of the stash box, which is now 185. It's somewhat of a challenge with your inventory to make it work. I do have a problem with inventory space, and then until they did the update with the stash box, it was horrible trying to decide what you wanted to keep and what you wanted to throw away. But anyway, these are cooking stations where you can make your foods, your water, whatnots. Upstairs is my living quarters. This is where I have my beds, my little chair that I hang around in, my adorable cat poster. I love him. He's so gorgeous. Look at him. Anyway, I have my little Vault-Tec Mr. Handy posters. I like them. I think they're very cool. But I just make it look a little homey just for me because I'm a loser. But you can see the build budget that I have is currently nothing. I have no space to put anything down. And that is a constant challenge, but it is designed around your level. The more that you level up, the bigger your build area is supposed to get. There are a couple of ways to hack around it. I'm not going to show you those, but they are out there. You're welcome to find them on your own. these are my little lowly level 1 machine gun turrets. They do their job though. They are pretty good about keeping things away from the house. If it does get too close to the house, they are kind of useless though, because they can't shoot through floors obviously, but at a distance they do a great job. And most things like super mutants and things like that stay at a distance. If you're fighting ghouls, mole rats, wild dogs, those are going to get up and underneath here, and the turrets won't be very effective. So you'll have to go out and kill them on your own, just so you don't have your house break down. As you get damage to your house, you can repair the pieces of wood and things. You can make it stronger with different materials. I just currently don't have a whole lot unlocked, which you have to find blueprints for everything that you need. But as you can see, like, you get different floors. Most of them are carpeted and things like that. They're not really reinforced. They're still wood, but you do have some concrete options that are a little stronger. But as I've said, those are cool. I didn't see those before. Those are the shop ones. I got you. Okay. But anyway, next thing I want to talk about, I guess, is my current character build. This is my character. I adore the swimsuit. I like to make her run around in it. Makes me very happy. But as far as my character itself goes, I have level up. I don't have any. I want that. I want that so much. I've left so many damn. Hooray! Can I? Wait a minute. Let's equip that. And nope, can't rank it up. So we are going to equip that. Awesome. Level 2 lockpick. I've left so many safes that I could not open because I can't get the lockpick perk upgrades. That is one thing that really does bother the crap out of me, is this level up system. Some people are digging it, some people are not. I am currently not digging it. I don't like the cards at all. I think it's frustrating because you have to wait until you hit a certain level before certain ones are released to you. I know why they did it, I understand it, but in the concept of Fallout, in the way the previous games have been, you can pretty much drive your character any way that you want to. You can level up based on what you want, not based on the luck of cards. Which this one is kind of, like I said, very frustrating for me, because to build the character the way I would like to build it, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait until you level up and get the card that you're supposed to get. It does seem that the lockpicking ones, the hacker ones, the things that, I don't know about you, but mostly I grab at the beginning of the game and level up first, so that way I can open everything that I come across from the beginning of the game on. Really frustrating to a player like me. Really frustrating. Because I can't level up specifically my hacking right off the bat. I can't level up specifically my lockpicking right off the bat. I can level it up until the game makes me stop, whenever it doesn't want to give me the cards anymore, until I reach a certain level cap, when it will release the new card that I needed as a lockpick. As you just seen from the lockpicking one, I had one equipped before on my character in my prescription, and I've been waiting for literally ever, trying to get another lockpick, and I finally did. Just now got one on level up, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to say that yeah, that's real annoying. I don't like it a whole lot at all. I really wish the perk system was the same as the previous Fallouts. Like I said, I understand why they did it. I understand that they are trying to limit people to what they can do, limit people's strengths, and really try to make a fair playing ground. And I knew this would probably be a challenge, and when I first seen this level up system, I was like, ugh, and I still am. I don't really like it a whole lot at all. But as you can see, this is how I build my character. I do need more strength at the moment, but the thing that I go for with that is being able to carry things. I'm not really a melee playing kind of character, so I don't really worry about how much I'm actually hitting people with. Yeah, that my strength is mostly for pack rat, mostly for carry weight. And again, annoyed as hell about that, because I can't get another card. Anyway, perception, I've got my lockpick, of course, right now. Rifleman, because I use a lot of non-automatic rifles while I play, so that does give me an extra boost to damage. Green Thumb, which is just where you get twice as much from harvesting plants, and that just makes it a little easier for me to eat. A little easier for me to find the stuff that I need to make things. You're gonna need to gather plants for ingredients, and there's a lot of crafting and stuff, as you know from Fallout 4, it's kind of carried over. This one I just got because I like it. I like to find magazines, of course, who doesn't? It's a Fallout thing. We all love magazines, we all love baubles. Baubles make me angry in this one too, but that's neither here nor there. I do think they went about it a cool way, but I just don't ever want to use them because then they'll go away, and I want to put them on a shelf because they're bobbleheads, and I want them. Like, who doesn't? But anyway, and then of the new lockpick that I just got, my endurance, I use slow metabolism just so that way I don't have to eat as much, and then all drinks quench the thirst additional 50%, so you don't have to drink as much. And then lead belly, where you take less radiation. Of course, all of these are going to help you early on in the game. If you're having trouble finding Rad-X, Radaway, which I did for a while, this is really going to help you, so you don't have to use so much of it all the time. Because in this game, radiation is a constant problem. You constantly are dealing with radiation. You're constantly dealing with mutations, and there are a lot of people that have went through the mutations and done some really cool builds for their characters using these, but they do have some significant drawbacks that can really make it hard for your character. If you would like to go through those builds, people have put them out there. You're more than welcome to find them, try them. If you want to get radiated on your own and grow your own tentacles and see what happens, go for it. I personally don't like radiation because in the world of Fallout, in the games that we've played before, who wants to be radiated? The whole thing is to try to stay away from the radiation, take your rat away, be safe. But anyway, I would like to stay as less radiated as possibly can. I'm not really a fan of going with the, I'll call them monster builds, where you are so radiated that you start getting, perks based off your radiation. I'm not into the monster builds personally myself. I want to play the game as humanly as possible, as a human for as long as I possibly can. I'm not down with the aspect of being a ghoul so much. I do think it would be cool if it happened to me, and I would be like, okay, but I'm not going to make it happen. But anyway, my charisma is very, very low for any other Fallout game that I've ever played. I would never have this low charisma in my life, but it doesn't seem to help you much in this one. I mean, it can help you with team things, and like this one that I personally have where you grow less hunger, everything slows down when you're in a camp, but it only helps when you're in a camp or a workbench. For this Fallout, it does help because you are going to have to do a lot of inventory management. You're going to have to stand around for a bit. So if you're around a campfire or workbench, this card is very helpful while you're doing that inventory management. Because yes, you're not running, you're not doing anything, your character is still hungry, your character is still thirsty. It's still going to go down. So be careful of that, because you will be in menus for a while and then you'll jump out of them and realize you're fucking thirsting to death. Anyway, my intelligence is at a 4. As you can see, my perception and my intelligence and my endurance are the 3 that I have the highest of. That is pretty much true to the way that I play Fallout games usually. Luck would be higher, and so would charisma, but I've not put the points in them because I've not yet had a lot of cards that I deem helpful for me in this particular wasteland. Like, the only 2 that I have to put on there, if I was to level it up anymore, is reviving players, which I play with very few people, and they don't down often. If they do, we're good at getting revives. I don't really need a card to help me with it. And this one, where buying and selling at vendors are lower, if I was going to buy and sell at a vendor, I would take this card off and equip to this one, and it would just be a simple swap. I don't buy particularly things from vendors in this game. It is very hard to collect caps, especially at the beginning of the game. That's why, as you can see, with my luck, I definitely have cap collector to try to help with that. But it is hard to farm money. Some people have found ways around this, and there's plenty of videos out there showing you how to make caps or find them or whatever, but I've not watched a whole bunch of that. I'm just kind of playing as I go. Anyway, intelligence, I have my first aid, stim packs for 15% more health. Very helpful. You're going to need your stim packs. You're going to want to dilute your stim packs a little bit. Sometimes I do some. It just helps with stim pack management. For me personally, if I'm not, I heard footsteps. If I'm gonna go inside because I'm scared. If I, alright, there we go. If I am not too low, but I want to keep my health up, or I only want to heal a certain amount, I don't want to over heal and waste stim pack, because in this game, for me, they're a challenge to find. So that way, if I dilute them, I can use exactly, pretty much less dose. I can minimize how much I'm overshooting using stim packs. Less wasteful. Anyway, hacker level 1. This is another skill that I wish I had a level 2 too, because there's somebody in my house. I don't know if you can hear me broadcasting on my YouTube, buddy. What's up? That's fucking terrifying. Jesus Christ. I don't know why you're here, but welcome. That's cool. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Like I said, hacker is another one that I wish I had multiple of. I wish I could get the next card for it. That is why there's so many points in my intelligence, and why I will probably be leveling up my intelligence next, because I'm trying to get that hacker card. I again have past terminals that I cannot hack. This for me is so frustrating, because at very low levels in the games, usually as soon as I can get those perks, I've already got them. I'm not missing very many safes. I'm not missing very many terminals as I'm going about the wasteland, which for me has limited the reason why I haven't explored very much, is because there's so much stuff I'm going to miss, and I'm a person that tends to not backtrack until they're done, until I'm done with the game, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot this safe, or oh, I forgot this terminal, I remember I needed to go back here, but I tend to wait until the end. By getting the lockpicking and the hacker perks early in the game, and being able to pick all this stuff, I minimize the stuff that I miss along the way, so I have less to double back to when I'm finished. Makes it easier. But this game refuses to let me do that, so that's okay. I have Scrapper, I have a video. I'm making a video. But anyway, this one just gives you more components when you scrap weapons and armor. That is helpful for me. I scrap a lot of weapons. If I can carry them, again, your carry weight at the beginning of the game, your inventory management, these are things that are going to give you a headache. They're going to give you a headache. If you can stand walking slow, by all means walk slow, man, and carry all your junk, but I simply cannot. I simply cannot stand to have to run out of stamina every 10 seconds. I can't stand to not be able to fast travel when I need to, and dump shit and then go back. But it is a problem. It is a heavy problem. So this does help. If you're going to be carrying around those weapons and armor that you really don't need, get this card, make them worth it, scrap it. Gunsmithing I have. Guns break 10% slower. If you don't have this, you probably really need it. Guns, weapons, they break very quickly in this game. It almost rivals Dark Cloud, which made me so frustrated. The only thing I can say is it's not as simple as having a bag of repair powder. This one, you're going to actually need your parts to repair it. That's where the scrapper comes in and helps you with that. You can scrap and get things from guns to help you repair your guns you have. My agility is probably the lowest that I have. It is the lowest other than strength, but food and drink weights are reduced by 30. This again is helpful for weights. This is what I use this for. Agility and strength are mostly for me to be able to carry more or do more with the weight that I'm allowed to carry. This one is automatic stim pack use. I absolutely love this card. It reminds me of my power armor that I could put on and have my auto stims and go. This does help me whenever I'm in a battle and I don't notice that I'm about to die. But it will use a stim pack. It's very, very helpful. Sometimes this can be annoying. The thing about this one is it will never ever use a stim pack when you don't need it. And it will never ever use a stim pack when you're over a certain amount, to where you're going to waste most of your stim pack. It's never going to happen. This card is going to go in when you're falling below 20% of health and automatically use your stim pack, which if you're below 20% of your health, is one stim pack is not going to be enough to fill your bar. So it will fill it most of the way, and it will hit your rads probably before it will fill the stim pack. That's a constant problem too, your rads. So you are wasting stim packs when you're healing with rads. 9 times out of 10 if you have rads. Anyway, unless you're just really, really low and you have very little rads, then you may not be wasting stim packs. And I'm harping on it because it is a problem for me. Health and healing with stim packs has been a problem. I only use them for battle, or I don't use them whenever my player isn't in combat. I will try to heal using food and things like that. Alright, luck. I use Scrounger. Finding extra ammo. Ammo for me, especially at the beginning of the game, and I know I keep saying beginning of the game, but I'm still kind of at the beginning of the game. I haven't really gone very far, and told you my reasons on that, and mostly it's because the perk system. Mostly it's because I'm waiting to play with other people also, but anyway. This one I've used to try to help me find more ammo, and it seems like I am finding more ammo. It's just... Hey, fucking ammo I don't need, and I have no problem finding ammo I don't need, ammo that I need for the guns that I carry. That's my problem. Anyway, cap collector, as I said before, early on in the game, it's very hard to make money. Nothing sells for good prices. Nothing. Like, your guns sell for dirt, all of your scrap sells for dirt, so, I mean, it's just... Like, you want to make money, the only thing that I can tell you to do is make Mirelurk omelets, Mothman omelets. Go to the Mothman place, collect you some Mothman eggs, make you some Mothman omelets, sell those bad boys. Now, the shops only have so much money for you for a day. When the day is over, the next day comes on, they have money again. So you can only do so much a day. But those Mothman eggs are so plentiful down there. They're so plentiful. You can get a bunch of them. And the omelets sell for a pretty good price, and you can make a lot of caps. This is also a really, really, really good, easy, sustainable source of food. Really, really, really easy. I cannot stress to you how easy it is to get these. It's a spot that you unlock early in the game. It's a spot that is very easy as far as I'm concerned. It's full of ghouls. I'm not going to tell you it's not. They're not feral or anything. They're actually smart. They're weapon-carrying ghouls. Scorch Wanderers, I believe they're called in this one. Anyway, they are there. They do inhabit that place, but they are low level. They're very easy to fight and to pick off, or fight the ones that you have to fight, gather the eggs that you need, and get out of there. You don't have to stay very long. The eggs are right in the entrance of town. Whenever we get done here, I will fast travel to the Mothman Museum and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I also have Can Do It, and this is the extra chance to find canned foods, and that's just a little thing to make food easier. But with the Mothman perk, you could really put something else on. I don't have another luck card to be able to change it out. I literally have on the cards that I've gotten for luck. Alright, so that's really my character build. As far as my weapons and things of that nature go, I carry this pull cube. God, I can't talk. I have this crossbow mainly because I want to try it out, and I haven't yet. I really love crossbows, but I found one, and I really want to try it out, and it has 61 damage, so let's go. The hunting rifle that I currently use has 50, and then I have, of course, my shotgun, does 61. I don't use my shotgun a lot unless I need to. I pull out the boomstick when I need the boomstick. I carry Molotov cocktails because I find them like crazy. Especially if you're fighting super mutants, they're always carrying Molotovs. Always. The only thing that I will say is weight is a problem. As you gotta think, as of right now, I'm carrying, 8 pounds of Molotovs. So that's a thing. I put them away fairly often. I just have a lot. I carry a scoped rifle just for distance shots. It does 50 damage. And then I have my tactical 10mm pistol. I always carry a 10mm pistol in Fallout. Always, 100%. It's one of my favorite weapons. In Fallout 4, I used one until the end of the game. Now we can look at the armor that I'm currently running. I probably have better, honestly. I just haven't had a chance to look through it, and because of inventory management and things like that being a problem for me, I'm tended to carry everything pocketed. Anything pocketed, I put it on. As you can see, my armor is very low level, not very strong at all. Again, these right now are mostly for the pocketed help that I need. Not sure why I'm carrying this right leg. No, I'm really not sure why I have it. I'm carrying this because I want to see what's up with it, but it is a hazmat suit. It will help you in areas of hazardousness. Alright. As far as the aid goes, oh, my battery's dying, no! As far as the aid that I carry around with me goes, I try to limit this again because of the carry weight stuff, and you will notice as you go through the world of Fallout, and you collect many different things, you're going to slowly collect more and more water. You're going to collect, because that's just something you don't pass up. You see purified water, you're going to grab it. But you could be walking around with 100 bottles of purified water weighing you down, and you've put away your weapons, you've put away your armor you want to keep or want to sell or whatever, you have it, however you want to do it, and you don't understand why you're not underweight, and you should check your aids and see what you're carrying, or check your aids, sorry, you should check your aids and see what you're carrying around. See how much boiled water you're carrying, see how much purified water you're carrying, think, do you need your purified if you're going to be using your boiled? Do you not want to use your boiled because you'd rather use purified and not deal with the rads? Make these decisions. If you're going to use purified all the time, run purified all the time. Put your excuse me. Put your boiled water away. Put your dirty water away. If you don't intend on boiling it and using it, don't carry it around with you. There's no point. If you're not using your dirty water, you have plenty of boiled water, you have plenty of purified water, drop your dirty water. You can always, always, always get more. I don't tend to carry a lot of this other stuff around, like the glowing blood, things like that, different types of ingredients for aid. I put them away. I'll get them out whenever I feel like making something or when I'm going to do a specific thing. Otherwise, I put them away. I always carry my Rad-X, and as I said before with the Stimpaks, I tend to dilute stuff. That way you're not wasting it. This one here does 200. If you don't need to resist 200 rads, you're not going to be in there very long, and it's not giving off 200 rads. You're only going to be in there for a little bit of time. Use a lower one. This one still gives you 10 minutes. It is 100. It is very helpful. Like I said, not everything's going to need 200 resistance at once. Your RadAway the same. This removes 300 rads. You're not always going to have 300 rads when you feel like healing up or to go into a battle or what have you. If you get to where you need to remove 300 rads, damn, man, use your Rad-X, distill it, cut it in half, use it a little sooner. Like, again, I don't like to waste this stuff because it's so hard for me to find. As you can see right now, I only have 5 between the two, and you could easily need to use it up very quickly. If you're going to be running around, you're going to be going through your food, you're going to be going through your water. If you're overweight, you go through your food and your water quicker. So you're going to have to drink and eat more. You're going to have to drink and eat more equals you're going to get more rads. So, like I said, I personally dilute them so that I can better judge of how I need to use them and spend them, and I'm not wasting things. I carry a little bit of food just because things spoil very quickly. So, and this you can use for fertilizer and things. Some people keep it and use it for that. I'm currently not growing any vegetables, and I have bukus of spoiled stuff, so whenever I get there, I'll be ready for it. I don't really need this stuff. I do pick up vodka and alcohol, not for selling, because again, they're 5 caps. You're gonna have to collect a crap ton of them for you to make any money off it. Usually, calm down, Tira. It's my dog barking. Sorry. She's probably still gonna bark. She doesn't like neighbors. But anyway, I would collect your vodka, your wine, your beer, things like that, because it makes you stronger. It gives you strength. You can carry more when you drink it. So if you're overweight and you just want to go home and drop your shit off, you can you can drink you a little bit of alcohol and get lit, and then you're got the strength of 10 men and you can fast travel. It just adds 1 to strength, and that gives you a little bit more to your carry weight. Again, I know with the inventory management problems and the carry weight problems that for my character I probably need to level up that strength a little bit more, and it would make things a little easier on me. But again, with me trying to get these cards and I wasn't 100% sure how you get them. Is it level based? Is it like your perception has to be above 5 before it's going to unlock a specific card for you? I've not really looked into it to really know, okay? So I'm just playing it by ear for myself. I'm trying to play as fresh as I can without, too many people butting in and telling me things. Anyway, but like I said, always keep a vodka just in case I get overweight and want to come home and drop some stuff. Miscellaneous, you can watch. I've not really seen a whole lot of stuff that goes into your miscellaneous that weighs, particularly this gunpowder does. So your bobby pins do. You're going to want to watch that. Things that are mission based, like this is a quest item, those have a little bit of weight too. But most things in here aren't going to. These are going to be your not your holotapes, but like your keys and things that you find, passwords, things like that. I'm pretty sure that this is where your plans go. I don't currently, they may be in notes actually. Yeah, your plans go in notes, never mind. Anyway, these are holotapes. They're not going to weigh a thing, mission or otherwise. They are holotapes and they don't have weight. Your notes, again, most of this is not going to have a weight. It doesn't matter if you carry it with you or put it away, doesn't matter. This is where your plans are going to go. Now, your plans are something you're going to want to read and put away. Your plans do carry a weight. Repeat that. Your plans do carry a weight. If you're really worried about your inventory management and about how much you're carrying, this is going to shave a little bit off. And I'm not talking a lot, I am talking a little. But it may shave off 2 or 3 pounds, and that 2 or 3 pounds could be the difference of being able to fast travel home or not being able to fast travel home. That 2 or 3 pounds would be able the difference of, can I take this item I really want, or do I have to leave it? So I tend to cut the fat, as they say, wherever I can, and get my weight down. As you currently see right now, I have a little under 70 worth of weight that I can carry. That is not much, and it is going to fill up quickly. And if I went to scavenge a place, I probably wouldn't make it all the way through the place before I'm starting to drop things. I'm very very particular in the things that I collect. I don't collect things that I don't particularly need at that moment. If I'm looking for a specific thing, if I'm going to be making ammo and I'm looking for lead, I'm going to pick up things that are going to scrap and give me lead. I'm not going to pick up things that I don't need. If I'm going to repair my weapons, if I see that they're getting low on braking, I might start picking up a few desk fans so that way I can get some Gearson Springs. But otherwise, I'm not going to pick them up. If I don't need them, I'm not taking them. I am a soul scrounger. I definitely will pick up ammo, I will pick up caps, and I will definitely leave the rest of a chest sitting behind because I don't need the insides. Other people want to take everything, literally everything, and that's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. Your inventory management is going to be a problem, your carry weight is going to be a problem, your fast traveling is going to be a problem. I learned to let go. I learned to let go a long time ago in Fallout to realize I don't need this. I don't need to take this. Fallout 3, for those of us that are old schoolers or even farther back, you're going to know that you don't have... Oh, look at that little wrist. You don't have a reason to take things. There's no real reason. There's no scrapping for build materials. There's no... I mean, you just don't need it. You don't need it. And so I'm able to overlook a lot of that. Fallout 4 really breathed life into all the useless things around the Commonwealth that really made you want to pick things up because you needed them to build. And in Fallout 4, they gave you so much access to so much building so right off the bat that you wanted to collect, you wanted to scrap it and break it down and make your towns and build. This one, building is very annoying. Your build capacity is very small at the beginning. The things that you have unlocked are very lame. There are ways around that too. I'm not going to show you that right now. Those are not a hacking video. Anyway, I told you that I would show you the Mothman, so we're going to go learn how to make Mothman omelets just so that way you can have a steady food source and a steady income if you need money. The Mothman Museum is right up here. there is a player 23 here. Probably hear me talking. I don't know if you can or not. I don't mind to spin the caps to fast travel. I have them. It is not a problem. While you fast travel, you get wonderful loading screens full of the pictures you take. So if you want to take pictures around the Commonwealth, I encourage you to do so. I take bunches of them. I take pictures of me and my friends in stupid poses. I take pictures of us playing guitars and mandolins together and things like that. We take pictures in front of pumpkins. It's just a lot of fun for me. I take a lot of pictures in real life, so it just makes it fun. But I encourage you to take pictures. I like them. Now, often, yeah, there are blood bugs here. Often as soon as you, I don't want to drop that. That's mine. Thank you. As soon as you come in, there are often blood bugs, or mole rats, something. There's always generally a villain on this, bridge. Right now it said blood bugs. I don't know that they are here. There was another character in this area, person playing in this area, so he may have killed them already. Again, probably here collecting Mothman eggs. You can see he's... Oh no, I hate blood bugs. I really, really hate blood bugs. Because they do that shit. Anyway. Fucking painful. So, as you can see coming up there, Scorched Wanderers. We don't have to deal with them just yet. The first place that we're gonna go is over here. This place is literally crawling with Mothman eggs, and you can harvest those. And as soon as you harvest them all, these fuckers. Honest. There's that one. What goes on here? Alright, there's that one. Alright. So, like I said, you're gathering your Mothman eggs. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Harvest, harvest. Alright. Where the fuck are you? I hate blood bugs. I really, really do. I'm out of fucking ammo for this weapon. And I'm probably going to fucking die. I don't have any stim packs to save my life, so we're going to run away for a second so I can equip a different fucking weapon and not die. Alright. Fuck off. Alright. Pull out the boomstick. Alright. Now, because I don't have stim packs, again, this stuff is a little hard. A little bit of rat away. I'm gonna eat some of these Mothman eggs just so I can have some health. Get away from this fucking sacks that are just hurting me. And this is literally, it's those blood bugs. They poison you and your health is going to go down and down and down and down and down. Try to drink some water and just not die. That's what I would like to do right now. Sounds pretty steak a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, we have the Mothman eggs. I'll show you the second place to gather them. I'd really like to not do that right now because I don't have a lot of health and I'm constantly going down. Constantly being hurt by fucking blood bug that stopped attacking me forever ago. And I shouldn't be getting hurt anymore, but I am. And this is probably a glitch that's happening right now. Just because there's so much going on here. Here in the middle, you see there's some Scorched running around. And you're going to want to take them out. And again, I'm not trying to fight from a distance. And I'm just constantly being hurt. But anyway, as you can see around here is the other section of the Mothman eggs. You can gather those fairly easily, and you can take them to your house and make some Mothman omelets. I'm not going to gather them right now because this is going fucking south for me. I don't currently have anything to make it easier. And yeah, I should probably got some supplies while I was at the house. Next time we'll do that. Anyway, once you get out of your combat, you can run to the side and you're free to fast travel. So we're going to currently fast travel back to my place. That is very helpful. Those Mothman eggs, like I said, you get them, you make them into Mothman omelets, you can sell them, you will get so many from there that you'll have enough to be able to definitely make some money and definitely have some food. definitely have something healing you. But as you can see from the stuff that you eat, your rads go up fairly quickly, so you're going to want to definitely be collecting your Rad-X and your Rad-Away. That's definitely something that you're going to need. You're definitely going to need that. You're definitely going to need your stim packs. AIDS is definitely helpful. AIDS is helpful. Alright, so usually, again, with the glitchiness, it doesn't ever put me anywhere close to my freaking house. I mean, I guess it does, but definitely not in it. I have mats down that are supposed to make it where you fucking travel right there, but it doesn't really work. Not taking damage anymore, thank God. But anyway, I'm gonna drop these. I don't really need them. And yeah. I tend to use the boiled water and save my purified just because I can collect dirty water like it's nothing, because I lift a spigot right here by my house for it. If you don't, there are plenty around the towns that you can just go up to and collect. You can also just walk into any water source and collect it, and then boil it. While you are collecting, you're going to get rads. Again, watch your rads. Stash, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So that's just a basic rundown of my house. I show you a little bit of how to get some food, and I showed you my character. I personally am digging this game. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I wish I could play more. I wish I had more time to do this. I'm going to make a real effort into putting out a video once a week. Not every day, but once a week right now, and I'm going to make a big effort into getting a better setup to where I can do this a lot better. I do enjoy making content. I do, especially when I have a game that is fun like Fallout. I really love it. I'm a big Fallout fan. But like I said, when I have a game that makes it fun, it's easier. And if I had a companion that was down for being on a stream, it would probably make it a lot funner too. But I don't mind to stream by myself at all. It's just a game like this is kind of not a lot for me to do unless I want to go into details about like the missions and take you on them and show you how they're done and whatnot. But I probably am not going to do that with this game. Fallout for me is a fun game. I don't want to make it into something that I don't want to do or don't want to play. I actually want to play more of this game right now, and I don't have a whole lot of opportunity of that, but I'm going to try to find some games that you might enjoy me playing. I'm definitely going to finish that Firewatch segment that I started a year ago and left you hanging on. All 5 of you that watched it. There'll be more coming soon. Shout out to everyone that is subscribed to my channel. It is a very small channel at the moment, but you guys rock. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel the need. I would definitely appreciate it if you give this video a big thumbs up. It definitely helps me get known, and the more people like my videos, the more that they're going to be out there when people search something like Fallout or for, 76 Fun. They might find this video because it has a couple likes on it. It probably won't, but I don't really care. I'm not in it for really the subscribers or whatever, like I said before. I just enjoy doing this. I like making content. I've always felt that someone should be watching me play video games. I feel like that. Especially a couple of my buddies, we get into a lot of fun and have some good times. I wish I could get them to agree to let me record those fun times, but they tend to not like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. This video has been kind of long, and again, sorry for the fact that I can't edit things out, and I'm sorry for the fact that I'm staring off into the distance right now. I could be doing something fun, like letting you look at the map, or, whatever. Like I said, I've not been to a lot of places. I do like the fact that it is on the East Coast. I like the fact that it's in North Carolina, being from Tennessee, or from the Carolinas. Being in Tennessee myself, I like it. It hits close to home. I dig the layout, the ground, the grass, everything's really, really pretty, and that's great. It's not just a barren wasteland, but I mean, I do like the barren wasteland, and you do have that aspect of it once you get there. These areas out through here get that way a little bit, and of course the areas that are red are like that a little bit, and then down here in the little smoggy area is definitely like that a bit. But I do think it's cool that there's grass and mountains and trees and beauty and fucking it's cool. It's great to see. I like it. I've not discovered a whole lot of locations. Like I said before, I've not been a whole lot of places. You can see the places I've discovered by the green, or excuse me, by the blue. I'm not colorblind, just I can't say words. But anyway, it's a really fun game. If you were expecting more out of it, or we're expecting Bethesda to be perfect on the first drop of the first ever multiplayer Fallout game, then there's something wrong with you. Clearly, once it goes live and people start doing the things that testers didn't think of, or that they forgot with all the things that they were dealing with in making this game, obviously we're going to find way more things than they can. There are a lot more of us than there are Bethesda testers. Alright? So, I like you to take it with a grain of salt and give them a chance to fix stuff. They are listening, they are trying to fix it, they are trying to make it fun for all, and they're also trying to make it to where you're not going to run into people that are constantly overpowered. They're trying to cut it down to where it's going to take you a while. People were literally within a few days of getting this game fucking 66 levels and having all this stuff, and that's great. You have the time to grind and do that, and you have, well, necessarily people aren't really grinding to do it, they're exploiting glitches to do it. And if that's the way you want to play, then by all means play that way. No judgment, you do you, man. But personally, I want to play the game the way I would normally play the game. I would not, in a Fallout game, start in 4, for example, there was duplication glitches. I knew about duplication glitches from the minute they were discovered. I knew about the glitches where you could go and just literally farm XP from the minute they were discovered. Did I do them? No. I started duping at the end of my Fallout 4 game, when all I was doing was building towns. That's when I started using a duplication glitch, because I wasn't willing to go explore anymore because I had explored everything in the game. I wasn't willing to go look for things to scrap down because I've already been everywhere and looked through stuff, and it's just becoming, I just want to build at that point. I want to play Minecraft for a minute with Fallout rules. That's what I want. So that is whenever I started using my duplication glitches. Like I said, I didn't start doing that until I was finished with my gameplay. I don't like to do that. I don't like to play a game significantly overpowered. It takes the fun out if nothing is a challenge. That's just my opinion, and like a butthole man, everybody has one, so you do you. Like I said, if you want to exploit glitches, exploit them, man. I mean, technically the Mothman egg thing I just told you about is kind of that way, with as many as you can get from there in a day's time. But, like I said, do you. In this one, I encourage you to be able to eat, and I encourage you to be able to get the caps you need to get the things you need. I encourage you not to do it to the point where you have so much that it's not a challenge, because it becomes no fun. Again, just my opinion, though. Maybe it is fun for you to be completely overpowered and not worry about anything and just rule the waste like a god. And that's cool. You can do that. You very much can. But it's just not my bag. Whenever I'm finished with a playthrough of this game, I will start exploiting everything I feel like I need to have a little more fun. That's whenever that stuff becomes fun to me, is whenever I've done all that I can do, and now it's like, well, let me see what else we can do. What else can I make? How far of a level can I push? Can I get all the stuff I need to build this giant extravagant town? And in Fallout 4, that was a yes for me. My sanctuary is magnus and beautiful, and I love it. My other towns that I built are beautiful, and I love them. I put a lot of work into them, and the duplication glitch at the end of the game helped. So, like I said, glitch it, don't glitch it, do it the regular way, don't do it the regular way. It's all what you want to do, babe. Alright? It's all on you. I particularly love this spot. I like the view of my spot. I have pretty good mountains, some nice houses, and this lake bed that's pretty much dried up, but you can see a little water, so it does make me happy. Like I said, it's right next to that airport, which is a good place if you want to go and fight some super mutants. There's usually a bunch lurking around there, and they have, guess what they drop? Caps and weapons and Molotovs like crazy. But anyway, this is just a little bit into my Fallout life. I have, like I said, not gone very far, not done very much, but I am very much enjoying what I have done. I'm very much enjoying the game. I hope the fixes come. They will. They are coming slowly coming. So it'll get better with every little step. But as I said before, went to end this video and kept talking. Like, comment, subscribe really helps me out, get my videos out there and get known. You guys who are subscribed, let your buddies know that I'm fantastic, even though you may not 100% like it. I don't know. I like it. I like what I do. Anyway, thank you for coming back to the magical place where you do not have to be perfect. This world is full of imperfections and they make the world beautiful. If you wanted this world perfect, too bad. It's never going to happen. And this, especially in my channel, is a place where you don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be perfect. This is a place for whatever and whenever. But anyway, have a great day. I'm going to try to get sleep. I'm a night shifter, so I definitely should be going to bed and sleeping and not making YouTube videos, but I wanted to touch base and say that I am going to be making more videos. I'm going to try to do one a week. I'm going to go back and finish the Firewatch video. You should definitely watch that because it's going to be funny with me not remembering the controls. Right at the beginning, I'm going to be like, what am I doing? Just like I did when I turned this one on. I don't have a whole lot of free time to play during the week. I play on the weekends mostly now, and so it takes me a minute to get my orientation back, I will say. That Firewatch is going to take a while because it was a year ago when I played that one, so I definitely don't remember the buttons. This one, it just took a second for it to click back in because I've been playing it recently. I also have a few games that I'm going to start playing for you. I'm thinking about doing segments on the free-to-play games every month. But I don't know if I will do that on all of them because some of them are really trash and I don't like them. But there is one that they just gave away free that I'm kind of interested in because it has a survival horror feel, and it's from the same people who made Amnesia, and I really like Amnesia. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching it. Sorry the video is so long and I can't quit talking, but it's the first video I put out in a while, and I just have a lot to say. And plus I have a lot to say about Fallout. I really love it. Anyway, have a great day. Happy Wednesday to most people. For me, it's Thursday because, again, I'm a night shifter. Anyway, have a good one. Be safe. Love your babies. Tell everyone in your life that they're fantastic if you think they are. If you don't, then tell them they suck because life is too short to be holding shit inside. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. If I can remember how to end it. But I can't.